Welcome back to coding. So guys, I hope you all are taking care and enjoying the videos and understanding each and every concept that I'm telling you, and also trying to implement that and learn that and create your own. So in today's lesson, what we are going to discuss, we are going to discuss about the operating services, like how the program execution, input out operation, file system manipulation, communication, error detection, resource allocation, and protection. All we are going to learn into this video. So in the previous video, I've already explained about the different types of operating system. So guys, if you are new to my channel, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Already on my YouTube channel, I posted the content that is really useful for you. The Excel tips, short videos, Python, C++, Java, networking, everything that is useful for you, all you can get on my channel, from web development tutorials to coding tutorials to everything that is really useful for you. So if you're new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. So without wasting any time, let's get started with the video and understand each and every concept and make you clear that how each and every operating system services work and what we are going to learn it. So stay tuned, let's get started with the video. Let's come to the very first type of operating services that we have is the program execution. So basically, what do we mean by program execution? A process including the complete execution control, that is called as the program execution. Now what does the program execution do? First of all, it will load the program into the memory. After that, it will execute the desired program. Number 3, it will handle the program execution. Number 4, it will provide a mechanism, the synchronization way through which we need to coordinate with the program. After that, what it will do, provide mechanism communication and provides deadlock handling. So basically, whenever I want to execute a program, suppose say if I want to open anything, so what it will do, just load it into the memory, execute that program into the memory, and handle its execution, like how does it need to be run, and what will be the medium of coordination, that how this program need to be run, and what communication medium that we need, like either we need an internet connection for that or whatever else things are required, and the deadlock handling, like if any other process is using that, so need to stop that or wait for a particular time so as to use that desired process. We will be understanding about deadlock and other things that are involved in operating system in the upcoming videos. So for that, do stay tuned with my videos. Operation. So as the name tells, that input output operation, everything that the input devices and the output devices perform, we need to understand that operation, what they exactly perform. So number 1, an operating system manages communication between users and device drivers. So basically, what is an operating system do? It contains a communication medium between the user and the device driver. Like if you are using a mouse, so what it will do, it will create a connection between the user and the computer system so that we can use that mouse. Second, input output operation mean read or write operation. Now with the help of input devices, what we can do, we can either read something, or what we can do, we can write something. So it also focuses on these operations. Number 3, operating system provides the access to the required input output devices whenever required. Now operating system, what it will do, it will provide the access to the required devices whenever we require that. Suppose say if you want to take a printout of a particular file, what you will do, you will do the print command. So as soon as you will activate the print command, the printer will be activated and it will give you the output. It's not like that if you are don't giving any printer command, so the printer is working on its own. So if it is working some input or output devices, that means there is some issue with the operating system or the device that is connected to. Coming to the next type that we have is the file system manipulation. Now we know that computers can store file on the disk for a long time for storage purposes in the form of magnetic tape, magnetic tapes, or optical disk. So we have some file system manipulation. What are these? Number 1, operating system, that is the need to read or write into a file, gives the permission to the program for the operation of the file. Now whenever we have a file, we have the option like whether this can be the file that can be read only, or this can be a file that can be written only. Like we go for PDFs or Word file or any other types of file, like some files within the system, like they are just meant to read, we cannot perform any operation on them. Second, permission may vary from read only, write, denied, and so on. Basically, permission will be verified, like we can only read it file, we can only write the file, or the access, both access are denied to you. So this will vary upon the type of permission setter. Third, it also provides an interface to user to create or delete file. Now we have created files, so now we have a style that we can, what we can do, either we can delete the file it will ask us that you actually want to delete a file. With the help of a confirmation dialog box, if you click on yes, it will be deleted. I can click on new folder or whatever type of file I want to create, image or anything. What we can do, we can create, or we can delete a file. It will ask for a dialog box whether you actually want to delete that file or you do not want to delete that file. Next, we have our operating system provides an interface for creating and deleting directories. Like we have set of directories which will include all of the things, like something that we have installed or something already into a system. What we can do, we can either create it or we can delete it accordingly. Next, operating system also provides an interface to create backup of your file system. Like whatever we have stored on a system, what we can do, we can also create a backup of the desired system, so that in future if the data gets lost, we can recover that data from that desired system. Type of thing that we have is the communication. Now coming to the communication, in case of distributed system, multiple processes communicate with one another through communication lines in the network. So the major activities that the communication lines perform is: number one, two processes often require data to be transferred between them. Both the processes can be one on one computer or on the different computers, but are connected through a computer network. Now, if I want to share something, like we have a network, I've already explained the networking videos. Like we create a network, what is basically a network? Connection of interconnection of different computers, so that we can share resources and everything. So now, whenever we need to provide some communication in an operating system, we always require a computer network. Number two, communication may be implemented by two methods. There can be shared memory, or second can be message passing. So these are two ways through which we can provide the communication. So if you have any doubt that how about computer network work, don't forget to check out the network playlist. You will be getting clear about how does a network work and what do we mean by a computer network. The next thing that we have is the error handling. So now, as we are talking about the operating system services, so we also need to know that what are the things that operating system can do. So basically, what is error handling? Errors can occur anytime and anywhere. An error may occur in the CPU, in input output devices, or in memory hardware. So we can get that error any of the place. So now, what are the various activities that the operating system will do? Continuously checking for the error possible. Now let me give you a simple very example. Now whenever you connect a USB cable, or whether you connect a mouse to your computer system or anything, so now what it do, it first recognizes the device, like if it is working really properly, any pen drive or anything. So if it is fine, so it will let you connect that system. But if it feels that it is not really correct or it includes some virus, so it will show you a error message. Number two, operating system takes an appropriate action to ensure correct and consistent computing. Now it will take an desired appropriate action to whatever things that we are working. Now suppose say if you are connecting to an internet connection, now there is some issues connecting with that. So it will probably show that you can do some troubleshooting options, you can do other options. Like this varies from each and everything that we have on a computer system. So they provide us some troubleshooting things, so which we can use so as to avoid that error handling and also to work on it and how we can clear that error. The thing that we have is the resource allocation. So in case of multi-user or multitasking environment, the resources such as main memory, CPU, cycles, file storage are to be allocated to be a user or a job. So the activities of the operating system in that case is: number one, manage all kind of resources using scheduling schedulers. Now, what is a scheduling scheduler? Like they will not be like manually giving the jobs or users the resources, but they will set a scheduling algorithm. Means as soon as the previous job will be completed, they will schedule that this resource will be provided to that desired user or the job. Second, CPU scheduling algorithm are used for proper utilization of CPU. So basically, what are the purpose of a CPU scheduling algorithm is that whatever utilization of the CPU is left, like whatever memory it is consuming or something, that should be properly recognized and properly recovered by the computer system. So that is the resource. Coming to the next thing that we have is the protection. A computer system have multiple users and concurrent execution of multiple processes, so it requires protection. So whenever I'm talking about protection, it refers to a mechanism or a way to control the access of the programs, processes, or users to the resources defined by a computer system. So basically protection means protecting the computer system so that it does not get any viruses or any other issue. So basically the operating system ensures that all the access of the computer system resources is collected. Like whatever resources we are using, whatever thing we are using, it creates an activity of that and understand that whatever resources are used by the computer system. Number two, operating system also ensure that external input output devices can be protected from invalid access attempts. Like if someone tries to enter into your system by some input output device, so the computer system will ensure that it should have a minimum number of these attempts, but after these attempts if it tries, so it will let know that this is not a desired user who is trying to enter into that desired system, so it will not allow that desired user. Third, operating system provide authenticate feature for each user by the means of password. Like whenever you're using a computer system, you have a means of authenticating, like you can enter the password, you can enter any of the characters anyway. So this is the means of authentication through which the operating system is protected you from the computer system. So guys, I hope you must be clear about the different operating system services that we have and how does each and every system work, and is a desired example in the pictures that you can see. So guys, if you like the content that I post, please to like it, subscribe to my channel. Already on my YouTube channel, there are a lot of content free for you. Just share it with your friend so that each and everyone gets to know each and everything. So and do continue with this playlist to understand everything about the operating system. So let's see you in the next video. Till then, take care and have a lovely day and keep smiling and please keep supporting. Thank you so much.